Alright, I've been having people come to me and asking me, uh, why I walk funny and stuff like that, and I just gotta tell you now, if you don't know me well enough, when I was born, at 3 months old, I was born with cerebral palsy. I had a stroke, and then they diagnosed me. I don't have a crazy, condition of it. It's nothing crazy, but when I was younger, every time I walked on my toes, I'd walk like this. I couldn't go like this. You know how, like, if you go heel toe, I'd go like this. And then this eye right here, it floated. Like, when I was looking at somebody, it just would go and float. So, they had to actually go in there, cut this eye open, and, like, do a whole bunch of stuff with it. I've only had to have one surgery on my eye so far because I guess it was a success. They did a really good job on it, and I'm grateful for it. But my leg's a different story. For my leg, I've had 2 surgeries so far. Plus Botox, which most people think Botox is like shots in your face to, like, I don't know. But Botox, what it does is, I guess it, like, helps with your muscles and stuff, relax and stuff. But what they did was they stuck me in with needles into my Achilles tendon because it's so tight that it won't, like, allow my foot to stretch. But that's what it does. So what they do is they stick the needles in, and they hit the muscle, and they shoot the stuff in the muscle, the Botox in the muscle, so I can the muscle loosen. But that didn't work. So okay. So first thing was, when I was born, was diagnosed with it. I was in a cast by 4 or 5, maybe 3, I'm not sure, but my mom still has the cast. It was like this big. It wasn't that big. We went to like 40 different doctors around PA, and I think it was Maryland. We went down to Maryland. Nobody could find out what was wrong until I went to Hershey, and then they finally diagnosed me with cerebral palsy. I was looking it up earlier because I was messaging a friend, and I was like, yeah, I was looking up videos for cerebral palsy, and she laughed, and I was like, I have cerebral palsy, I didn't. And she was like, you're kidding. I was like, why would I lie about something like that? But yeah, I have cerebral palsy. Like I said, I was born with it. It's really hard. It gets difficult because I can't do anything I want to do. I want to go into the military. I want to do something. But like I said, I was in a cast when I was younger. I was like 3. It was my first cast. I was in that, and then they put me in like braces, and I'd have to walk around with braces. But then I'd have to get 2 different pairs of shoes because the brace, I'd have to wear it while I walk, so I'd have to get 2 pairs of shoes so that one was bigger than the other, so my brace would fit down in my shoe. This is a really touchy subject for me because it just kind of hurts. Like, thinking that other people can join the army, and I hear them talking about it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to join the army too, but in fact, I can't. I'm not going to let something like that stop me. I will try my best and hardest to be in the army, because I want to serve my country so bad. I want to be somebody. But yeah, my previous surgery they did in December 18th of last year, they actually went in, made 2 incisions on the back of my leg, cut my Achilles tendon on the back of my heel in 3 spots, and then sewed me back up, and I was in the cast for 6 weeks. I'm telling you, that was the worst experience of my life. I couldn't bend my leg. I couldn't barely freaking touch my leg because it just every time I bent my leg, I could feel the stitches just ripping. So that was tough. They got me in physical therapy. I'm still in physical therapy today. And to be honest with you, it's doing a really good job. But like I said, well, I didn't say anything about it, but until I stop growing, my Achilles tendon will always tighten back up. So basically, I'm going to have to get surgeries till I stop growing, because if I don't, it's just going to keep tightening back up, and I'm going to have to go through the surgeries again. So basically, if I don't go have surgeries when I stop growing, I'm going to be walking on my toes forever. Okay. So we're going to go back a little bit. Doctors told my mom that by the age of 18, I'd be in a wheelchair. I wouldn't be able to walk, couldn't do anything. And you know, that makes me kind of sick to my stomach, because people think that just because a doctor says something to you, you can't do anything. Like, you think it's going to come true, you stop living. That's not me. My mom told me that when I was like 6, and I couldn't understand what she was talking about. Trying to explain to my friends why I walk weird when I was in elementary school was the hardest thing ever. My mom had to come into class and explain to them why I walk funny. But like I said, the doctor said I would be in a wheelchair till when I was 18, and I would be able to walk for the rest of my life. But if you look at me now, I'm in a class at York County School of Technology right now that's called Homeland Security, and we do PT and stuff like that. It was kind of military based. And you know, people say that I don't run good. The doctor said I would never be able to run fully, do stuff like that. I can run 2 miles in 15 minutes. And from how big of a guy I am, having the disability that I have, it's a great feeling. Knowing that I can do that in that less of time, it's awesome. But yeah, I just made this video to let you guys know, and if you guys didn't know me, to give you a little background on who I am, what I have, and what it is. Well, I can't tell you what it is. I guess it's something up in your brain that, like, when I was born, I guess the doctor pulled me out wrong, but my mom had to have a C-section, but I guess it was, I don't know, wires wrapped my neck, but I don't know. He either pulled me out wrong or something, but I'm not going into that. But basically what it is, it's something up in your brain that it's a part of your brain where it tells your foot to, like, move up and down, and your eye to stay looking at somebody. But yeah, that part of my brain was gone. I couldn't access it, couldn't do anything with it. But I've had 4 surgeries, 8 casts, 6 Botox shots in 15 years. I know there's people out there that are worse than me and that are doing great, and you guys are awesome. You guys are like role models for me to keep going. And when I hear you guys' stories, it's awesome. But yeah, that's the life of Devin Smeel right there. Growing up, not terrified to go to the doctors because I think my mom was taking me there to get surgery, tricking me to go there to get surgery and stuff like that. That's a typical life for me. But I can tell you one thing, cerebral palsy is not going to stop me. I'm going to be all I can be, no matter if a doctor says I'll be in a wheelchair by the age of 18. Because I'm not. I suggest you guys watch this video, listen to me. That's me. This is who I am. If you don't like me, that's your problem, not mine. I hear from people, I'm the nicest guy they know. And thanks, because I try my best to be nice to people and do what I can do. But if you are the one of them type of people that, like, I guess, downgrade people with disabilities, you can go screw yourself. Because those people that have bigger disabilities than I am, like, yeah, that have cerebral palsies, but can't move their hands, can't walk, can barely talk, they're my family. To me, they're family because they're going through the same struggles I am, even though they're, like, they have worse problems than I do. I still support them. I'm gonna be there. But yeah, guys, that's my life story. That's all I gotta say. Oh, another thing is, before I end the video, don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Because if you do, you're not gonna get anywhere. I never gave up. I always thought I could be something. Do stuff. Look at me today. Prime example. Thank you guys for watching. Devin Smale. Peace.